Hello everybody, it's Father Michael. I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how things are going to work this weekend. I'm standing in the driveway of St. Mary's right now. I'll have a car go by in a second. And as you come into the driveway, this parking lot is not going to be available for parking. We'd like everyone to simply go through the canopy or around it to the left and to go down to the new main entrance, which is ahead. So you'll no longer be allowed to use these doors. And so we have the signs up there for those. Please proceed all the way down to the new entrance and to the large parking lot.
Southwest of the building.
And so you'll park here as the main parking lot. If you need handicap parking, the stalls that will be eventually available for handicap parking will be set up and ready to go. I'll show you those real quick. Starting about from the skid steer, you can see where this fence is where the parking will be. It'll start right about here. The front end of your car will butt up to that sidewalk. There will be a sidewalk eventually, and the cars of course can park here for handicapped people, and then you'll walk around to the main entrance.
As we get inside,
You'll see our temporary church here, and so try to sit up front if you can. We do have a sound system, but we haven't tested it with everybody in the building, so we'll see how it works for this weekend. And Father Joji, a missionary speaker, will be here this weekend, by the way. For confessions, you're going to come all the way to the front to the St. Anne room, which is the new room off the narthex here. That is the St. Anne room there across the way. Confessions will be heard there. Of course, is the sanctuary. If you need to use the bathroom, especially during Mass, we would ask that you would use the bathrooms off of the cafeteria. This is the narthex, but we're going to go back to the cafeteria. So obviously the bathrooms, flushing toilets and urinals makes noise, and so we'd rather people go to the bathrooms in the back to avoid that. And I'm going to bring you back there right now.
through the narthex into the cafeteria.
There are signs marking the bathrooms in several locations, so you know where they are. This will also be the overflow room in case we go over the number of seats we have in the narthex. So this will be set up. We're hoping to have some sort of video monitor there for a picture of the narthex, but we might only have sound this weekend, so we're working on hooking that up yet. And I'll show you to the bathrooms. The bathrooms are in the back of the cafeteria and on the way back to the school. Here. So we get the women's and the men's, and that's where you use the bathroom. So as you can see, the project is really coming together, and I just want to thank everybody in the last 6 weeks, but especially the last 2 weeks, the number of volunteers that we've had to come in and take out all of the stuff that needed to be taken out of the old church, the old space, and then brought into the new space. Obviously, we have some organization stuff to do yet, but they began working in there on Monday, so we needed to be out completely. So thanks again for everybody for your help. And we'll see you, well, I won't see you this Sunday, but you have some idea of actually of how we're going in to the church. Just a reminder too, for the ushers and communion distributors, that you can see there's a difference between the brown chairs up in the front and of course the black chairs in the back. We're gonna have 2 communion distributors in the front, and so you're just going to basically go around. The front people are just gonna go through their pews while we're getting that camera fade, but you're gonna come around this way, receive communion, and then return back to your seats this way. In the back, however, these folks are going to come backwards. So you're going to start here, come back, receive communion, and then walk back into your row this way. And the same thing with the next row, around and then back. So the best way that we can do it to get our capacity as high as possible and make sure communion goes smoothly. So, and have a good weekend.